I was at ShopRite last week. I asked the cashier, "Do you know what Kwacha actually means?" She looked at me, confused. "It's money," she said. "Yes," I replied. "But what does the word mean?" She didn't know. Nobody in that line knew. And standing there, I realized something. We handle this word every day, but we've forgotten what it carries. Maybe that's not just about currency. If you're working harder than ever but still feel like you're going nowhere, this is for you. What I'm about to share won't hype you. It won't promise quick fixes. But it might shift something, quietly, deeply. Stay with me. Kwacha means it is dawned, daybreak, the moment light breaks through darkness. In 1964, when Zambia fought for independence, Kenneth Kaunda would shout, "Kwacha," and thousands would shout it back. It wasn't just a word, it was a declaration, the dawn of freedom. When our young nation needed its own currency, we chose that same word, Kwacha. Because money wasn't just economics, it was identity, self-belief, the right to build our own future. First came awakening, then independence, then the tools to build with. And here's the strange part. We carry this word in our pockets every day, but we've forgotten what it means. And that pattern, it's not just national, it's personal too. Because look around, Lusaka, Kukopala, Solwezi, Livingstone, Oloba, Zambia, Kuchalo. People are working harder than ever, early mornings, late nights, no shortcuts. But there's a look in people's eyes, tired, not just physically, something deeper. That chart that went viral in December. Income versus purchasing power? It hit hard because everyone saw themselves. Everyone was feeling the pressure. Civil servants, salary finished before it arrives. Ka Loba waiting, mine workers, decent pay on paper, inflation eating it alive, traders, forex jumping overnight, fuel prices refusing to come down, Tamanga, hustling Q Katando, day-by-day survival, even influencers, posting cars, trips, events. Behind the posts, same pressure, private sector professionals, accountants, engineers, good jobs, same month-end story. This thing doesn't discriminate. Here's what hits everyone. Your young brother needs school fees. Then a WhatsApp group appears, someone you barely remember. Wedding contribution, minimum 500. If you don't contribute, you're the bad person. These aren't requests, they're obligations. Then inflation, 5,000 kwacha used to last a month. Now, 2 weeks, if you're lucky. Same salary, shrinking power, and load shedding, 12-hour blackouts. Plans paused, work delayed. It doesn't matter where you fall on the chart, we're all feeling it. I know this because I'm one of you. 8 to 5, Monday to Friday, Saturday, half day, 6 days a week. A wife, a child, bills that don't stop, dreams that keep waiting. For years I told myself, this is just life. Work hard, be honest, follow the rules. But like Chef 187 said, voila, voila. Doing everything right, still getting nothing. And slowly, you start wondering if you should give up doing things the right way. That was my mindset. Then something changed, not overnight. About 5 years ago I had a moment. I'll share the full story another time. But what mattered was what came after. I started reading. Ideas, psychology, philosophy. I started journaling, observing myself. Slowly, patterns appeared. I wasn't stuck because I was lazy, I was stuck because I was unconscious. Then it hit me. I've been living on autopilot. Not because I'm careless, but because I never questioned the path. I followed the current. And once I saw it, I couldn't unsee it. That was my Kwacha moment. So I started testing ideas. Not from social media gurus. Not blueprints for 500 Kwacha. Not Ponzi schemes. Not miracle oils. Some mean well, some don't. I needed principles. Ideas that work in Lusaka or New York, because human behavior doesn't change with location. How do you budget when inflation runs faster than your income? How do you provide when rent already owns your salary? How do you work hard without burning out and getting nowhere? How do you deal with pressure, Facebook, Instagram, Ukupepeka ikola, how do you honor family without sacrificing your future? I don't have all the answers. I'm still learning, but I've learned enough to see clearly. And I realized, maybe I'm not alone. Maybe you're reading late at night, watching YouTube quietly, not for hype, but for clarity. So I decided to share, not as a guru, but as someone walking the same road. Every week, one idea, one mental model, less noise, more clarity. Sometimes money, not quick riches, but clear thinking. Sometimes time, sometimes meaning. This isn't motivation, it's contemplation, for people who want to understand. Because real change follows a pattern. First, you realize you can change. Then, you decide you will. Then, you learn how. Awakening, declaration, action. So here we are. Video 1, January 1st, 2026, a new year, a new dawn. Kwacha. Maybe that's not coincidence. Maybe this is your personal independence, your awakening, your moment. I'll see you next Thursday. Kwacha. It has dawned.